I'm kind of excited. Next month, I think I'm gonna do a little bit more on these mods. I've been reading up a little bit, and I don't know. We might have some things in store, but mod some cars, baby. Yeah. Gonna drill into them and use some tools. It's gonna be. Hey guys, so we're gonna do some modifying. Well, so I've kind of done some modifying a little bit, not really much. I just added like some weight to the back of some trucks and stuff, but I mean, like, we're gonna really open up some cars and get to it. So anyways, I've been doing a lot of studying, a lot of reading, checking out a lot of websites, looking at a lot of message boards and things like that. I've been messaging some people, watching some YouTube channels, and I think I can do this, right? So, but before I got started, I wanted to make sure that I had everything I need. So I've kind of put together my modifying toolkit, and been out shopping a little bit, doing a little research, and coming up with what I think I might need, asking some questions of some, people out there that are doing some modifying, what's helpful, what kind of things do I need. And so I think I've put something together here. So I'm going to show you all the things that I have, and hopefully this will be, I mean, this probably isn't everything that I need. And as I get going more and more along the way, I'll run across some other things that I probably need to put in my toolkit, and we'll do that. But for now, this is it, baby. This is it. So let me show you what we got in here. So this is the first thing. So these little guys, Robbie suggested, these are, you can get these at Walmart. That's where I got these things, these little plastic containers. These are, I think, like crayon boxes, but they have like some different sizes and things, and they make great little organizers, right? So a lot of the things that I've gone ahead and put in some little organizers like this. Another thing that he said was kind of cool is when you're working on cars, you can just take a car and you can put your car in there, and if you've got other axles or things that you're putting in there, and so if you get started on a project and you can't finish it, you just keep everything together in there, close that up, and then you don't lose any pieces, you don't lose any wheels or anything like that. You just keep it all in there, and then pick back up when you're ready to work on it some more. So anyways, that's kind of the first cool thing. I got some of those little cases, and definitely going to be using those. So let's see. Woo! I just got a lot of stuff in here. So obviously, I guess maybe the first thing we need is a drill. Oh yeah. So I'm going to do some drilling and drill out the rivets. Pop those cars open, and then we can get to work there. So I got my drill. Got my drill bit. It sounds like 3/16 is kind of what people are using when they're drilling out their cars, and so I've got some extra drill bits, and we're gonna go to town on that. So and then plus I just got, of course I got my, just around the house I've got a bunch of different size drill bits, so they should come in handy for whatever else I need. But yeah, I guess like I say, the 3/16 is the size that works great, for the rivets. So that's cool. Got my safety glasses. Wait, I already have glasses. Yeah, I don't need those. What else do I need? So I've got some different kinds. I've got some pliers, and then I've got a couple of side cutters here. So I picked these up at Harbor Freight, and they were suggested to me. These ones, kind of small, get in there. And then these ones, I don't know if you can see those, but those are like really flat, kind of really flat side cutters. And I was recommended these are great for clipping the tabs that hold the axles in. And so you just clip those tabs and then pull those axles out, super easy. The small ones work good. I've got these bigger side cutters. I've used these before actually to cut some weight, which I've got still got my lead bar here, and so I've got a little collection of weight. So these work good for that, and you know, big stuff. Maybe if I'm modifying the inside of a car and to cut up the interior or something, these would probably come in handy. So, but yeah, side cutters do good. These are supposed to get those tabs. Yeah, I was as I was talking, I messaged Robbie a little bit, and apparently there's two kinds of bases. There's plastic bases and then there's metal bases, and apparently the metal bases are kind of hard to get the wheels and axles out sometimes. And he said that sometimes it's just a battle. And so I don't know, I'm probably going to be doing some battling at some point, but he said he really loves these flat ones. Work really well to clip those metal tabs. So anyways, hopefully that all works out good. What else do we got? Just kind of some general stuff. Of course, got some scissors. Need those. I got a ruler in case I need to do any measuring. What else do we have in here? As far as tools go, I got my Dremel. So over and over again, it's been suggested to have some sort of rotary tool. So definitely got that. It sounds like maybe the drill can do that, some of those things sometimes, but the rotary tool is just super handy. It sounds like. And then I've got my Dremel, sorted Dremel bits and whatnot there. So hopefully, I don't know which of those is going to be the most handy, but we've got a whole bunch of them, so that'll be great. Just came with the Dremel. I don't know, I got that years ago. So okay, and then JB Quick Weld. So this seems to be a common adhesive, I guess, glue that a lot of modifiers use. It sounds like that this is quite a popular thing to use to glue down the axles. So if you're switching out axles, or you take your axles out to polish them and then put them back in, then you can glue them down with this JB Quick Weld. And then also it works great to glue the cars back together to make kind of like the new rivet there. So got the JB Quick Weld. It's pretty easy to use. I have used this kind of stuff before, and it's used like a two-part epoxy. So you squeeze out one and squeeze out the other, mix them together, and away you go. It was suggested that a nice way to mix this and apply this is just to use some toothpicks. So I've got my toothpicks in here, and we can mix up the JB Quick Weld and apply it with the toothpick. And so got my supply of toothpicks here, go with the JB Weld. I was also told that these cards that, you know, of course we have tons and tons and tons of them. Well, they make great little places to mix up the JB Quick Weld. So I said start collecting these, keep hold of these. And there's another place where these come in handy. And that is, and I kind of made a few here. Again, got them in one of my little boxes. But when you're placing the axles in to your car, you kind of want them to get evenly spaced. And so I was told that these you can make great spacers out of these. And so I've actually made some. So you just basically you just cut a little piece of the card off, and then you cut a little notch in it. So hold that up there so you can kind of see that, right? So you cut that little notch in it, and then apparently, like when you're gluing down cars, I saw a little picture of this. Of course, when you're getting the axles in, the car's not together like this. But the idea here is that you put that little spacer so that notch slips over the axle, and then it basically keeps this cardboard width, right, for the wheel to be off of the chassis that much, right? So it keeps a little space there, and then you can put one on the other side. Like I say, I've got a couple here, so put one on the other side, and then that keeps the wheel space. And it seems that apparently, and like when I'm trying it right here, that seems to be like pretty tight in there, and yeah, they're not falling out, so it seems like it's like perfect spacing. Anyways, I made quite a few of those as I'm gonna get modding, and that helps apparently again keep the wheels spaced apart. So who knew? All these cars that we've been throwing away forever, they got some use. Be able to use it to mix up the JB Quick Weld and use them for spacers and whatnot. So that's pretty cool. So a couple other just kind of random things. So rubber bands seem to come in handy for, you know, odds and ends and lots of different things. I was suggested that. Was suggested maybe some Q-tips. You know, obviously again they could be used for lots of different things. One thing that was suggested was that you can use those to kind of clean up any extra JB Quick Weld that gets in where you don't want it. So, but Q-tips always come in handy for everything. My clay, of course, I've been using this a little bit as part of my modding. My modding's been clay and weight, right? So still got that. Gonna use that. And then I got I ordered some of these off of Amazon, and they're little polishing discs. Now I did get some of these kinds of things with my Dremel like years ago when it first came, but of course I don't have any more of those. I've used them all up in years past. So but yeah, so I got a whole bunch of those, and they actually came with like the little tool part, and so you just put them on there, and then we use these polishing discs to polish the axles, right? Just put this in the Dremel and spin it around and polish the axles. So that's going to be cool. So I got a whole bunch of those, and then I got my bigger size, and I got some of this polishing, metal polishing cream. This is called Blue Magic metal polishing cream, and I decided to go with this. I did get a couple other recommendations as far as polishing creams go, and so I'll probably order a couple of other ones and just kind of try a few different ones and maybe see what I like. But anyways, we're gonna do some polishing, and I don't know how far down the road. I don't know if this next time I'm gonna polish axles or if I might wait. I don't know. We'll see what kind of time I have and how comfortable I feel with all of it. But anyways, we've got our polishing pads and our polishing cream, metal polish, so that should be good. And got on the internet and ordered a whole bunch of sandpaper. So this is like super, well, it has all different, let's see, this is just a, yeah, so it has all, it's just an assortment of sandpaper. So I have everything from like 400 grit to like 2000 grit, and then these guys are supposed to be even more than that. Like, I don't remember, it went up to like 5,000 or 7,000 or something. So 2,500, 3,000, 3,000. Yeah, let's see. 7,000. Yeah, so these ones are 7,000 grit, so super smooth, right? So at some point, you know, if I have to do any sanding or whatever, then I've got this like super smooth sandpaper all the way over to 400, which isn't like super rough, but you know, I can work through the grades there. So yeah, this kind of assortment of different grits of sandpaper. All right, so that's pretty much what I've got in my toolkit right now. There is another thing that I need to work on. So it sounds like when you're getting axles glued in, that you want to make sure that they're straight. And I don't know that it's necessarily straight with the car itself, but straight relative to each other. So you definitely want the front axle to be exactly parallel with the back axle, so that as they run down the road, they're straight. And so usually people use like an axle jig for that, and I've seen a few different versions out there. And so that's one thing that I got to do before I start modifying cars. I got to build an axle jig, And so I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna see if I can get an axle jig build, and then I should be ready to go. So, and I don't know, like I said, I've seen a few different versions out there. I actually saw a really cool video by Red Pill Racing where he's got a kind of a different axle jig than most people are using out there. So I don't know, I might try that one, I might try another one. Yeah, there's been some really cool resources out there. Redline Derby, that website has been great. There's a lot of great modifiers on there that share their experience and things, so that's been great. League of Speed has an awesome channel where he does some videos and kind of helps talk about modifying and what you need to do and how to go about it. Red Pill, same, has a great channel, YouTube channel, where I've learned a lot of things as far as modifying and racing, and just picked up a lot of stuff. There's a lot of great stuff out there. So anyways, I gotta show you the last thing. So you noticed I put all my stuff in this big tub, right? So I actually messaged Robbie from Diecast 64, and I was like, hey, you know what, I really want to start modifying cars, but I don't have a lot of room. I got kids running around the house all the time, and I don't know, I just don't know where I'm going to do it, how am I going to go about it. And he said that he's kind of in the same boat, right? He's got a bunch of kids running around, and he tries to modify cars, but he gets like 3 minutes here and 4 minutes there, and then he's off trying to put out some kid fires or who knows what. And so it gets kind of tricky, and doesn't really have a lot of dedicated modifying space. And so this is what he suggested. I thought it sounded really cool. So he suggested to get kind of a big tub, right? And he suggested kind of a low one. And the idea here is that you're actually going to work inside the tub, right? So I cut out this board that seems to fit pretty good right down in here. And he said, actually, just do all your work. This is like your work bench. And you're just going to work down in here in this tub, right? So you got your wood here, you can do your gluing, you can do your drilling, you got, you know, you're not going to mess up any countertops or carpets or whatever like that. So just do all your work in here. And then when you get called away, or if you're not finished and you're still working or whatever, then you just take the lid, put it on, all your work's safe down inside there. If you need to hide this somewhere, hide it, but at least it's safe there. So if you got the kids playing ball and they're bouncing around and doing whatever, stuff should be safe inside there. So I was like, yeah, that sounds awesome, right? So I had one of these. Actually, I didn't even have to go buy one. I had some shoes in this under my bed, right? And so I got rid of those shoes. I hadn't worn them for years anyways, and turned this into my modifying kit. So that's the plan. Gonna be maybe doing some modifying in here, drilling out some stuff, right? Pulling it apart, getting some axles out maybe, doing some polishing. I can do all that stuff right in here. Oh, gotta go up to dinner. Okay, so you know, then I put this on and hopefully it's safe from whatever, and go upstairs, and then I'm back down, pop it off, and I'm back working, baby. So anyways, I was super excited about this. I think that's gonna work out great. Got all my tools here, so I think we're ready, right? I gotta build my my axle jig, and then we are gonna be modifying some cars. We're gonna be pulling them apart. So anyways, this is gonna be, I'm so excited to get modifying some cars and really getting into these things. And I'm hoping to get a little extra speed. You know, I feel like I've done a pretty good job. I may be finding some speed out there, but now I gotta get it so that I gotta get up over the hump, right? Been kind of knocking on the door in the 14th, 16th place, kind of around in there, but I gotta get into that top 10. So I gotta really find some speed. So fingers crossed, we're gonna go after it. So anyways, if you guys have any other things that you have in your toolkit that you'd like to let me know about, definitely let me know. Put it in the comments or whatever, and I can learn what you guys are using out there as far as modifying your cars, and what else I need to add to my toolkit. Like I say, there are other things that I read about, some other suggestions that I got, and so probably those will come as I get like more and more into modifying. But this seemed to be like a good starting place. So that's what we got. So can't wait. I'm gonna be modifying car. Top 10, here I come. Oh yeah, I'm coming. Top 10, baby. Anyways, all right. Well, we'll see you next time. I'm gonna pack this stuff up, put the lid on so the little kids aren't drilling each other's noses out. So, anyways, till next time, I'll see you later. Over and out. Oh yeah.